Welcome back to the Blitzed and Amused podcast. I'm once again here with my boy Jaden.
What is good?
I'll tell you what's good. The Eagles in the Super Bowl.
Number one.
I'll tell you what wasn't good. The Pro Bowl once again.
Uh, I don't know why they felt the need to change it from what it
Yeah,
used to be.
I don't know. Player health. I'm guessing the NFL's all about player health, which don't get me wrong, it's a good thing, but I miss the old Pro Bowl, man.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I like seeing them play, flag football. Like that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
But to see the number one wide receiver in the NFL, that Justin Jefferson, with fucking Hulk hands,
yeah,
trying to catch footballs, like
yeah,
what are we doing out here?
yeah. I have no clue.
And
Um,
I do like to see quarterbacks, like in the quarterback game, I like to see them at their best when they don't have pressure on their face to see how good they are.
yeah. I mean, I didn't mind that like the passing challenge or whatever where they're throwing it at the boards.
Yeah.
I didn't mind that cuz that's kind of like okay, he's fucking accurate, you know? Like
Yeah, it's kind of like the old quarterback drills like in Madden.
yeah. Yeah, I kind of like that portion of it, but bring back the game, man. Like
I was gonna say, the game was what everybody wanted to see during Pro Bowl weekend.
even on the decline, like when the Pro Bowl the game was on the decline, like it would have been like Peyton's last year with the Broncos or something.
Yeah.
Um, like when he took that snap from Jeff Saturday, and Jeff Saturday like hopped over to the other team on the other side of the like he hopped over to the AFC team. That was sick
Yeah,
as fuck, you know. Like it was a cool moment.
I do miss when it was like, I don't know, it was like, it actually meant something. Like it wasn't just for fun. Like, kind of like the NBA All-Star game.
Yeah, it was like bragging rights and shit.
Yeah, it was like the NFC's the best or the AFC's the best.
Yeah. There's really just not much to talk about the Pro Bowl. I didn't even watch it this year, honestly.
I mean, I watched the highlights, but it was kind of just like the flag football highlights, but that was about it.
Yeah. Um, I know you had some topics you wrote down. You have the topics this week. It's crazy.
I do.
Um,
So,
what do you want to start out with?
we could start off with the Myles Garrett trade rumors.
Yeah, that's very interesting. I mean, good for him for finally getting out of Cleveland, I guess.
For finally wanting to.
Yeah, I mean, props to him. He deserves a title too, honestly. Um, yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see where he ends up. I mean, draft day, he could even get traded in the for like a first round pick, you know, like a team that wants to move up. If the Browns want to like move up, you know.
I think he told them this early to actually give them time to actually get something good out of it.
Yeah, he did it right for sure.
Yeah. But
Um,
there's four teams that have been linked to him so far.
what are those four
Either,
teams?
either four or five. So there's the Detroit Lions,
That
which
would be disgusting.
insane, right? Um, the 49ers again,
Insane.
just an overpowered defense getting an
Yeah.
overpowered player.
Yeah, fucking offense at that point.
The Los Angeles Rams,
I don't know
which
if I see that one. I see them going into like a transition slash rebuild pretty soon since Stafford's career is kind of winding down.
but okay, so this is what the trade is. So it would be Myles Garrett
Okay.
or a first round pick this year,
Yeah.
a fourth round pick this year,
Okay.
and Cooper Cup, because Cooper Cup is wanting out, or they don't want to bring him back. I think it's that one. I think the Rams don't want to bring Cooper Cup back.
Coop on the Browns. That's another one that I saw, like the trade. I saw he was linked to the Chargers, which would be he wouldn't have to move. First off, that'd be cool for him.
Yeah, yeah.
And Justin Herbert would get. I do we call him elite anymore? I mean, he's still an amazing receiver. Obviously, he won the Triple Crown. What 4 years was that? 4 years ago?
2021 wasn't it the year they made they won the Super Bowl?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
I think it was 2021.
Yeah. So I'd still put him in the top 10 for
But
receivers.
I do like him going to the Rams only because it would be Miles Garrett on one side and Jared Verse on the other side.
That would be disgusting, and Jared Verse would have the best mentor ever.
Yeah. And then the last one is, to no surprise, the Washington Commanders.
That would be disgusting as well.
I don't want it to happen.
That might like swing the division a little bit, honestly.
Out of any team on there, I'm okay with any other team, but the Commanders.
What about the Cowboys?
I'd be okay with the Cowboys because the Cowboys defense.
Micah Parsons and Myles Garrett.
Micah's in a contract year.
Oh, I forgot about that. He'll resign.
Yeah.
I think he'll resign.
He gonna come to the Eagles.
Yeah.
Put my Madden cap on.
Yeah. Yeah, that'll definitely be interesting. I as an avid Madden player, I would love to say the Vikings, but honestly, we don't fucking need him. Like, it'd be a great addition and an upgrade for sure, but like, I don't know. We have Grenard, Van Ginkel, and Dallas Turner.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just it's a luxury that we don't need.
I mean, I'd like him to come to the Eagles.
Again, it's a luxury you don't need, but it'd be sick.
Yeah. I mean, he would be Brandon Graham's replacement if Brandon Graham retires.
Yeah. I don't know. It's definitely going to be one of the more interesting stories of the offseason, for sure.
Yeah.
I don't think he gets traded before the Super Bowl this weekend, but there's actually no way. I don't think it can happen. You can't trade yet, actually. So that was kind of a stupid assessment there. Yeah, I'm wondering how early in the offseason it's going to be.
I don't know. I think probably right around free agency, is my guess.
Yeah, same with Cup, too.
Yeah.
I think teams will be bidding on him well before free agency, just so it kind of clears up their free agency decision, you know?
Yeah, I guess because if you're the Lions and you go get Myles Garrett, fucking you don't need to look for a position on the defensive line.
Yeah.
In free agency anymore.
I mean, even if they go through free agency, I mean, it'll definitely be on draft day or before. I don't think it's going to be after draft, because if you get Myles Garrett, and you're one of the top teams, say like 1 through 7. I mean, that completely takes Abdul Carter off your draft board. Like, completely.
Well, I was going to say, do you think that maybe the Rams trade up for like a top 3 pick and take a quarterback?
They're going to have to...
The Browns.
The Browns? I mean, they're at 2 right now.
Like, they trade Myles Garrett and they get another top 4 pick.
Looking at the top 4, I don't think Myles Garrett is going to get them anywhere near number 1. I do think Tennessee trades down, though. I do. There's just too many holes on that roster. If they take a quarterback, it's obviously going to be Cam Ward or Shedeur, but I don't think that solves any of their problems. I think if they were smart, I'm not saying that the GM isn't smart, but
come on, we were disrespectful last week. Let's get disrespectful again.
Fuck it, he's an idiot.
You trade Derrick Henry for Cron. You don't bring Derrick Henry back. You don't bring AJ Brown back. What are we doing over there?
Letting Derrick Henry walk was the most respectful thing he could have done for Derrick Henry, though.
You started Will Levis for like 90% of the year.
Yeah, that was dumb too. That's on the coach too.
I think that's the only reason that they should draft a quarterback is so we don't have to get Will Levis memes every fucking week for the first 7 weeks of the season.
Yeah. I do think Tennessee trades down. Actually, we will do a mock draft of. I think we'll do the first 3 rounds. We could do a 3-round mock draft, just so it doesn't take up too much time.
You don't want to do the full 7 with the Mr. Irrelevant?
Fuck no, not yet. At least that'll be for a later episode in the off season. We'll have a bunch of mock drafts. We could do a weekly mock draft because I know shit's gonna change.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think Tennessee trades down. I don't know if Myles Garrett gets them the first pick. Cleveland's definitely going to have to throw in some capital and maybe another player.
Yeah.
Because I think Tennessee's cap situation, they have a lot of cap, if I had to guess. I don't think anyone on their team really has a huge hit.
Other than Deshaun Watson or Tennessee, you're talking about Tennessee?
Yeah, Tennessee.
Oh, I don't think so.
I mean, if the Browns pull that off,
Cal-
they have 1-2. They're going probably one of the quarterbacks, and I'd assume Abdul Carter to replace Myles Garrett in that situation.
Which at like if you think about that, bringing in Abdul Carter, who first of all is fucking insane,
Yeah.
as a Miles Garrett replacement, I don't hate that idea.
Yeah, me either. We could just jump right into this mock draft, honestly, and we could do our Super Bowl predictions at the end.
I'm down. Well, we already know my prediction, but it's okay.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I'm down.
This is kind of what we're working with here.
There isn't much when it comes to the end of the season.
No. I mean, I think Tennessee should trade down. I think that's what we're gonna do here.
I was gonna say if they don't trade down, I do believe that they will take Abdul Carter.
I wish this. Yeah. I mean,
But I do believe that they will trade down since they're gonna probably try to get at least one or two more picks in the first round.
yeah. I'm gonna hit start on this. We're on the clock. It says we don't have offers, which is weird.
Nope. Nobody wants to trade for the number one pick.
I guess not. I guess we're gonna do Tennessee number one pick. Who do you think would try to jump for a quarterback? I'd say the Raiders. That'd probably be.
Either the Raiders or if Aaron Rodgers isn't planning on coming back or they don't want him to start, the Jets.
I mean,
Because I feel like the Jets have a more complete roster than the Raiders, who want to be in like win now or win in a couple years type mode.
yeah. If we go Vegas, they would have to give up like pick 6. They'd probably have to give up their second to probably their first next year as well. And I'd even go as far as saying is like 5 and 7 the next year too. To even make this, I mean, it's possible through the machine. This obviously isn't going to be accurate at all, and we're kind of just playing a Madden game at this point. But
Yeah, exactly.
I think Raiders do get aggressive, and they're definitely going to be making a call here.
Yeah.
So I think we're gonna make this happen, and Vegas is up.
So I know that the Raiders want Shador no matter what, right?
I would
And
think
they
so.
have, I was gonna say they have a really good chance to get Shador at 6 because you got to think the Jags don't need a quarterback.
Yeah,
New England doesn't need a quarterback.
Cleveland
so like you
does.
really, I'm say you only really got to wait. You only really got to worry about Cleveland and the Giants.
I don't think those quarterbacks make it past those two. I think Raiders would have to jump to get their pick. So I think Shador, if the Raiders trade up, he does go 1.
Yeah.
So we'll do that. Now we're on to the Browns. And it's going to be interesting to see with this if the Raiders do trade up to 1. How aggressive the Giants will get to try to jump Cleveland for a quarterback.
Yeah, because I think Cleveland was going to take a quarterback first pick or second pick no matter what.
Yeah, so I do think Cam Ward goes here
Yeah.
to Cleveland. Not a bad spot for him if they get him some weapons, honestly. They still got a halfway decent defense. Myles Garrett obviously wants out. I think,
But they also don't have to trade him either. They could keep him.
yeah. So we'll just say this is a world where he doesn't get traded. So we'll say Cam Ward 2 to the thing, which leaves the Giants
In a shitty situation.
very. I think honestly they would go Abdul Carter here to try to pair be Kayvon, wouldn't it? I guess that,
Thibodeau, yeah.
yeah, because does
And
Brian Burns walk after this season?
I don't know,
I don't know his contract.
but
I
but
do
they
think
all
they go Abdul Carter. I do think
but
they
they
do
all
that.
honestly they also got Sexy Dexy on the line too.
Yeah, so I think they bolster it,
I was gonna say
and
I don't think they go Travis Hunter here. I don't think they pick another
no,
wide receiver without having a quarterback again.
yeah, so I think Abdul Carter is that. Now the Patriots, I think they go Travis.
Yeah, 100%.
They're gonna pair him with Christian Gonzalez.
So is he coming in and being a cornerback, or is he going to be a wide receiver?
I would think he'd be a cornerback, and if he does play, I think it'd be situational on offense where he's a receiver. But I think he goes to the Patriots. Now we're on the Jags, which is very interesting. So many holes in this roster.
One of the biggest is offensive line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Will Campbell would go here. From LSU. Big
Yeah.
boy. Very big boy for a tackle. And they need tackle. Because
Yeah.
they did trade us Cam Robinson. So
I don't know, man. Every time I turn on a fucking Jaguars game, I just see Trevor Lawrence running for his life.
yeah. I mean he's got weapons over there too. So I think Will Campbell goes here.
Yeah.
Then we're back to Tennessee, which is another interesting one. I don't know, cause who's the receivers for Tennessee right now?
Calvin Ridley. Damn, who's their one?
It was D Hop, wasn't it? And then he got traded.
Yeah. Hold up. I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah. So depending on who their two is, I could see him going McMillan.
Tyler
But
Boyd
that's not bad. I mean,
and Nick Westbrook Akine.
they need corners bad. So I think Will Johnson would go here.
That's what I was gonna say. I could definitely see them going Will Johnson.
Yeah, stud corner out of Michigan. He kind of locked our receivers up at Michigan State, but
Yeah, I don't want to talk about Michigan.
yeah, fuck Michigan.
Bitches.
Will Johnson would go here, I think. They just have so many holes that they need to fix before quarterback, and they could go out and get a bridge, you know.
Yeah.
We're on to the Jets.
Honestly, I could see them taking offensive line too.
I think they go Kelvin Banks. They need tackle in the worst way. So yeah.
Especially if you got old man Aaron Rodgers back there.
Yeah, he's going to need some time. So I think they go Kelvin Banks. Very offensive line heavy first couple picks.
Yeah.
We're on to the Panthers, and I think they go McMillan.
Man, I love the Panthers at the end of this season.
They
They are
need some
probably
weapons.
they're one of the most promising looking teams though.
Which is weird because everybody's writing them off, too.
Yeah, but then Bryce Young was like, fuck that dude.
Yeah, I think they go McMillan here
Yeah.
just to get him another weapon.
I think McMillan coming in and probably being their wide receiver 3 if Adam Thielen and Xavier Legette, or if Adam Thielen comes back,
Yeah.
which I'm pretty sure he's on contract, so
Yeah. I think McMillan goes to the Panthers, which would be a huge pickup for them. We're on to the Saints now. Again, another team with a lot of holes. Solid. They have some dudes on the Saints, though.
yeah.
They do. It's I don't even know where to start with the Saints for a pick. I mean,
I don't think they'd go Malachi Starks because they got the Honey Badger back there.
yeah, Mikael Williams on the edge.
I was gonna say an edge would probably make the most sense for him.
Yeah, I think we'll do Mikael Williams for them. Now we're on to the Bears. I've heard a lot of noise about Genty going to the Bears.
I was gonna say the two teams I've heard was Chicago and Dallas.
Yeah, I don't want Genty on the Bears, but I think this is where they would go.
I was gonna say the one reason it wouldn't make sense is because they just paid Swift all that money.
Yeah, but they'd have a 1-2 punch.
Yeah, I guess yeah.
I mean,
They
I
did
could
get
see
rid of
Mason
Herbert.
Graham. I don't even know where to put Mason Graham.
Probably San Francisco,
That's
Miami.
what I was thinking. I think Genty does go to the Bears, just because they're gonna try to stack. as much hype around this team as they can and try to make it work.
Yeah, but honestly, I think with Genty, he would probably make that situation a lot better because
Oh
DeAndre
yeah,
Swift is he's not a power back. Once he gets hit with any type of contact, he's going down.
yeah. So Genty to the Bears, as much as I would hate that. Um, Mason Graham, I think he does go to the Niners. I don't see any other players that would even make sense looking at it. I think Mason Graham does get picked up by the 49ers in this.
It does make a lot of sense for them.
Yeah, just bolster that defensive line as much as you can. That's your bread and butter if you're San Francisco.
Yeah.
We're on to Dallas. God, they need a lot. And I know
Well,
they were hoping that Genty would fall, but he didn't.
It's kind of crazy because this Cowboys team is almost the exact same as last year when they won 12 or 13 games.
Yeah, the Dak injury definitely derailed them because they were playing well when Dak got injured.
I don't know, man. I think they were still like 3-5.
Yeah, I think he was picking it up a little bit. They were getting some decent wins, I thought.
I think Dallas probably goes offensive line.
Like Josh Simmons, as much as you would hate that, but...
Yes. I'm pretty sure they lost a couple offensive linemen last free agency, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. I think we'll do Josh Simmons here. I think they could take Tyler Warren as well. I don't know. Yeah, we'll just do Josh Simmons. Miami. Dear Lord, Miami. Someone save them. Malachi Starks is a fit here for sure.
I was going to say, if Javon Holland is going to leave in free agency, Malachi Starks is the perfect person to come in.
Yeah, we have to put Malachi Starks on the Dolphins in this, and we're on to Indy. This is where Warren goes.
Yeah.
They need that sure-handed tight end.
Which, don't get us wrong, none of this is probably going to be the way that it goes.
No, it's a mock draft for a reason, you know.
Yeah.
Fucking Mel Kiper makes probably $1 million a year. Probably not that much, but his mock drafts always fucking suck. So.
And also, NFL teams be making weird moves out of nowhere for no reason.
Yeah. So Tyler Warren.
They got a 5-star fucking player up and they take a 1.5.
Yeah. Tyler Warren, Colts.
Yeah.
We're on to Atlanta. James Pierce, Jalen Walker. They are going edge here. They are going edge in the draft.
They definitely need defensive line.
Yes. I think Jalen Walker goes over James Pierce. I think Georgia boy, you know.
Yeah, they always get favorited in the draft.
Keep him at home. We'll give Jalen Walker to Atlanta. God, they don't have picks. Arizona. This is where James Pierce goes. It's going to be one of these two going to the teams here.
Yeah.
So, James Pierce, that defense needs so much.
Speaking of defense,
I don't know. It's going to depend on the whole situation with why am I blanking on his name? Receiver, Bengals.
T. Higgins.
Yeah. If T. Higgins leaves, Luther Burden.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think they either go edge or wide receiver here.
I do think T. Higgins leaves, so I think Luther Burden would be a good fit in Cincy's offense. They do have a couple more picks to bolster up the defense if they hit, but...
I would say Luther Burden is like a perfect slot guy for them.
Yeah, him and Joe Burrow would go so well together. That'd be a fun little... You know.
Yeah.
Seahawks. Get Geno a line. Tyler Booker. Get Geno a line.
Man, this might be a take and a half, but get Geno out.
Yeah, I agree with you there, 100%.
They always finish where they can't get a good quarterback.
Yeah. It's kind of like a Vikings situation, honestly.
Yeah, I think the Vikings might be a little worse because y'all always finish damn near top, and then
yeah,
you know.
I mean, last year was kind of we went 7-10, I think, last year, and the Kirk injury was I hate players getting injured, but the Kirk injury was kind of a blessing in disguise. We got JJ McCarthy because of it. Hopefully, our future franchise quarterback. If
You wanted
there's,
Jaden Daniels, but it's okay.
I did want Jaden Daniels in the worst way, but yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I can
Tyler
definitely see him
Bucker.
taking Tyler Booker. Yeah.
Yeah, they need help on the line. All right, we're on to the Bucks. Colston
I don't.
Loveland.
I think they go defense here because their defense is what lost them a lot of games.
Yeah, you got your pick with. They need edge.
Yeah.
You got their pick with the two A&M edges. I think they go Nick Scorton here.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be one of those two if it comes down to this. We're on to Denver. Colston. I think they go
Yeah.
tight end. They need tight end. Bo needs help.
Yeah, Bo needs something.
Yeah. Colston Loveland, tight end.
Also a really good year for Denver, though.
Yeah, very, very good. Bo surprised a lot of people. I knew Bo was going to be good in the right system.
But I really don't think anybody came out and was like, Bo's going to be the number 2 quarterback out of this draft class.
Yeah, no.
Like,
No.
I think the number 1 consensus pick was Caleb Williams, Jaden Daniels, or Jaden Daniels, Caleb Williams.
Yeah. Pittsburgh's going to be interesting. Emeka Ibuka would be a perfect fit.
I do like that.
Yeah. Pair him up with Pickens.
George Pickens.
Yeah.
And hopefully they bring back Justin Fields.
Yeah,
They
that
let
dude.
Russ walk.
Dude.
That would be an Ohio State boy's dream.
I might be partially a Steelers fan if Justin Fields gets the start next year and they let Russ walk.
Man,
But-
any Ohio State quarterback I want to see be great.
Yeah. Emeka, I think he goes to the Steelers. That'd be an insane pairing.
Yeah.
Chargers. Dear Lord, I think they go Shamar Stewart. Please go Shamar Stewart in this situation.
Honestly, their defense was really good in the regular season,
Yeah.
and just getting anybody to bolster that defense is kind of insane.
Yeah. Shamar Stewart or even Kenneth Grant, but I think
Especially
they
if
need edge.
Khalil Mack walks in free agent.
Yeah. Joey Bosa and Shamar Stewart on the edge. Kind of terrifying.
Kind of nasty.
Yeah, I think we go that. Green Bay. I don't know.
Any type of secondary help.
Yeah.
They really only got Xavier McKinney back there.
Yeah, I mean Benjamin Morrison. I think he got injured, didn't he? Or he's had an injury history, I've heard, but
I don't remember him playing in the championship.
yeah, so I mean, I think they would go Morrison, barring they find out something with his health. I think they would go Morrison here. And we're on to the Vikings. Now, we have no capital. So, I think
4 draft picks.
I think it's time to trade. Who would be a good trade? Who would want to move up here? What's here? Tackle,
Or-
D-line, edge.
Or who would want to move back into the first round out of the second round?
Yeah. Who needs it? Maybe New Orleans?
I could possibly see them moving back
Give us
into the
like
first.
pick 40, 93, and like a third next year. No, that wouldn't work. We'll do a fourth next year. What is happening?
You can't get rid of it.
No, let me just do this.
You're just gonna keep giving them picks. Fuck it.
I-
It's just gonna stay there. Just try to switch teams. There you go.
Yeah, I said New Orleans, 40, and like a fourth next year in 93. That'd work for me.
I would say that seems like a good haul.
So we're on to New Orleans. They already took edge. I think they're good there. Um, I could see them trading up for a corner here.
Yeah.
It's either going to be Revel or Jade Barron. Um, I would take personally Jade Barron over Revel, even though Revel's a fucking stud. But what are you thinking
I can
here?
I can see him taking Barron.
Yeah, I think
Being on
that's
Texas, playing them fucking powerhouse schools.
yeah. That's big too. That's big competition. SEC.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think Barron goes to the Saints, and we're on to Houston.
Dear Lord, baby Jesus. Stop making CJ Stroud run for his goddamn life.
Yeah. Tackle. I think they're okay at.
Yeah, I was going to say it's either going to be guard or center is what they would need.
I'm not even seeing anything. I don't see any interior on here. I mean, Donovan Jackson, but they could trade down.
I was going to say they could wait to get.
Unless they go Derek Harmon
I was going to say if they get
or
like
Kenneth Grant. I could
honestly,
see
I
them
could
going
see them
defense.
either. Yeah, I was going to say either line, like
Yeah.
offensive or defensive line.
Let's get Kenneth Grant off the board.
Pair him with Will Anderson Jr. Oh,
And
what's his name?
he's a former
Fucking-
Viking. Why can't I think
Yeah,
of him? Daniil Hunter.
uh,
Fuck.
I was going to say DeAndre. Oh my god.
Yeah, that DeAndre Hunter is totally different.
Hey, that's coming up later.
Yeah. Kenneth Grant. Kenneth Grant. And we're on to the Rams. I'd be surprised if they didn't go O-tackle here.
I was gonna say just somebody on the offensive line.
Yeah. Armand Membo.
Mambu.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll take it. Baltimore. Tackle. Let's get Lamar some more linemen. Josh
Connerly.
Yep. Oregon boy. Going from one coast to another. And Detroit. Apparently they need edge. I could see them going edge.
I was gonna say I think that's kind of why they're one of the teams that want to trade for Myles Garrett.
Yeah. Say they
But
don't
this
get
is the
Myles
world.
Garrett.
Exactly.
We said that Garrett stayed on the Browns in this, right?
Yep.
Okay. Mike Green, I think.
Yeah.
They'll go edge. Washington.
Honestly, probably that's where Siobhan Revel goes. I think.
Yeah, I could see it. Either that or Irsay. Irsay.
I was
Adam.
gonna say the only reason I said a corner is because they traded for Marshawn Lattimore in the middle of the season and he has hurt the team more than he has helped the team.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll say this is where Rebel goes. I don't hate that. We're on to Buffalo. Walter Norland. Please help that D line or Derek Harmon.
Yeah.
I think it'd be Derek Harmon over Walter Norland.
Probably.
Yeah, we'll go Derek Harmon to Philly.
Jalen Milrow.
Yeah. I think this is where Ursary goes.
Yeah,
No
they
tackle.
probably do. Honestly, the reason I think that is because Lane Johnson, I think, only has a couple years left, and
Yeah.
they kind of want to get his replacement.
Even if it's just a mentor spot.
Yeah.
You guys just need fuck it. Get Saquon another lineman.
Yeah, fuck it, I ain't mad at it.
All right, KC. They're predicting that KC wins the Super Bowl in this, by the way.
Yeah.
KC. God, Milrow. No.
Nah, they probably take from what they've done in past years. They just take the fastest wide receiver that's left on the board.
They don't.
I don't think they're gonna do that. I don't think they're gonna do that this year.
No. I could see him going
Either
Tyreek
Tyreek or
Williams. Yeah.
yeah, either him or Donovan. I can see that.
Yeah, I think Tyreek Williams goes here. Tyreek. I don't know if I'm saying that right.
It's Tyreek.
Okay, yeah. Look at these Ohio State boys killing it. All right, we're into round 2.
All right.
Browns took Cam Ward. I think they would pair
Which
him with Matthew Golden.
I do not hate that, but can we just say something real quick?
What?
So we said that the Giants needed a quarterback.
Milrow.
They are the next pick, and there's still a good quarterback left on the board. I'm just gonna put that out there for the Giants fans.
I think the Browns need help at receiver. I think Golden goes here.
And if Jerry Jeudy keeps playing the way he does, I think those two matching up perfectly.
Yeah, I don't hate that at all.
Yeah, I like that.
Get Cam Ward a weapon to come in here, another one.
Yeah. Yep.
And Jalen Milrow to the Giants in the second round. That'd be a steal for them. That'd be very fun. Abdul Carter and Jalen Milrow. I think Jalen Milrow is a project, but Dayball is kind of a quarterback coach too.
Yeah.
So I think it could work out well.
I was gonna say we can't really judge off of Daniel Jones because that's too big of a project.
Yeah. So we're at Tennessee again. They have 35 and 37 here.
Yes.
They already took corner. I think they would go Jack Sawyer here, just because he's still on the board.
I don't hate that pick.
Yeah. They just need help everywhere. It's honestly best player available for them.
Yeah.
So Jack Sawyer. Back to Jacksonville. I wouldn't hate Walter Nolan here.
I would not hate that.
I think that's what they would do. Just
I don't think they
another
go.
team that just needs so much help.
I was gonna say I don't think they go double offensive.
No.
But if they did, it would definitely be saying, "Hey, we want to protect our guy."
Yeah. So Walter Nolan here, I think. And then we're back to the Titans. They took an edge. I think they would go Donovan Jackson here. So
That would be one of the best picks they could make.
Yeah. Pair him with another Ohio State guy. You know.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. We're on to
They
New
just won the
England.
championship.
Let's get them Cameron Williams, just to tackle.
I like that pick.
Yeah. Just get Drake Mason protection.
I was gonna say a lot of things in common with like the top picks in this draft is their offensive lines can't block for goddamn nothing.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons why they have that spot.
Exactly.
So him there. We're back to Chicago. They took Genty. They also need tackle. I am not seeing. I guess Wyatt Millam not Landon Jackson. I don't know. They could go interior. I could see that. Jonah yeah.
You tried.
Yeah, that's the best it's going to get.
I was gonna say one thing. I wouldn't hate a Manowari here.
Yeah. I could see it, honestly.
Especially because of that Stevenson dude.
Yeah.
Has just been a liability all year for the Bears in the secondary.
Yeah. I don't hate it. Let's do it. And we're on to the Vikings. Dear God, get us interior offensive line.
What's that guy's name?
Not even going to attempt it again. And we're back to the Bears again. Yeah, that was my pick for the Bears.
I think this is where they go tackle.
I think they go tackle, so Wyatt Millam.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't hate that. We're on to the Jets again. Jets need everything. They need an edge more than anything.
Which?
Princely.
Dude, that's a pretty dope name.
Yeah, I think they go.
Not that last name, but.
Yeah, we gotta hate. We're disrespectful again.
You man, Mylene.
Yeah, San Fran. This would be an interesting place for Jackson Dart to go with the whole Brock Purdy thing. I think they do pay him.
Yeah.
But so I think they go corner here with Isaiah. Jesus, what are these names, dude? Azari Thomas.
Close enough.
Azari. Sure. Yeah, I think they go corner here. Florida State boy. Back to Dallas.
Yeah. I don't hate that.
Amari and Hampton. They need a running back.
They do need a running back.
Amari and Hampton would be good fit in their offense.
Was Scadaboo, is he able to be drafted this year?
Yeah, I don't think he goes round 1 or 2, in my opinion.
I was just hearing that everybody was saying he was second best running back.
I don't agree with that. I don't, personally. I love Scattaboo. I am such a Scattaboo fan, but I don't think he goes solely on... A lot of teams don't want just a power back anymore. I know he showed a lot more versatility than what just being a power back, but
They
I
want
think they
more
would
of like
go Hampton.
I'd say they want more of like a Saquon where you can kind of do everything.
Yeah. So I think they would go Hampton here.
Oh, I don't hate that.
And we're on to Indy again. God,
Corner.
I don't know. They just need a lot of stuff.
I mean, I could honestly see them taking Jihad Campbell, but I think Trey Amos would probably make the most sense.
Yeah. Yeah, let's get them another corner. Back to Atlanta. Do they take receiver here? Isaiah Bond?
Man, I think Isaiah Bond's still being on the board at 50. Freeman.
Yeah. I think they go Isaiah Bond, get another receiver for Penix next year.
Dude, that team would be insane.
Yeah. Let's just Isaiah Bond to the Falcons. We're on to Arizona again. They need help at receiver as well.
Yes.
Trey Harris still on the board.
I like it.
Let's get him Trey Harris. We're on to the Dolphins.
Hopefully they can get rid of that Call of Duty fucking curse for Kyler.
Yeah. Jihad Campbell makes the most sense here.
Yeah,
Linebacker.
I'm not mad at that.
I'd be surprised if he fell this far, honestly, but it's the way it
Yeah.
rolled. And we're back to Cincy.
Jackson Dart.
No. they definitely go Landon Jackson here.
Yeah.
Him or JT, but I think for this, Landon Jackson. Pair him up with, what's his name?
The dude
Trey
who just led the
Hendrickson.
league in sacks.
Trey Hendrickson, yeah. We'll pair him up with
Yeah.
Trey Hendrickson.
God,
Seattle.
that team was such a letdown.
Is
This
this
is what
where
I was saying.
Jackson Dart goes or yours?
That's what I was about to say. Is not even get Geno out of there because he's bad, but they bring in a quarterback who can learn under Geno for at least a year or two.
Yeah, I think Jackson Dart would be a cool pickup here, him or yours, but I think Jackson Dart behind Geno would be sick.
Honestly, I think Jackson Dart just has like the more complete skill set over Quinn.
Yeah, definitely. Go Jackson Dart to the Seahawks. I don't hate that. Back to Denver. Should we get him another receiver?
I mean, Cortland Sutton, your number one receiver.
Hey, don't bring up bad memories for me.
Hey,
Shut
man, you
shut
said
up,
it.
Ron.
You said it, not me.
I think they take. Is it a leak?
I think it'd be a leak, yeah.
Leak Aomanor? Illuminor? I think
Manure?
Yeah. Leak manure.
Alright, cool.
Disrespect.
Shout
Back
out.
to Pittsburgh.
Damn, they're saying they should draft a quarterback.
We're playing it like they have Justin Fields.
Yeah. Honestly, I think if they do that, they might even bring back they might bring in another edge for the other side of TJ Watt.
Yeah, that's where I think this is where JT goes. That'd be insane, by the way.
To have TJ on one side and JT on the other side.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be kind of wild.
We're on to Tampa Bay. This is where they, in a world where they retain Chris. I don't think there's any way he goes.
I can see them going either Maxwell Hairston or Xavier Watts.
I would
Just
think
secondary
Xavier
help.
Watts.
Yeah, just secondary help.
Dude's a beast.
They really need to bolster that defense a lot.
Yeah, we'll go Xavier Watts here. That'd be a sick duo. With I'm blanking on everybody's names today. Winfield Jr.
Oh, Antoine?
Yeah. And we're back to the greasy, grimy Green Bay Packers.
God, you really hate them, huh?
Very much so. they'd probably go edge here with a zero. What the fuck are these names?
Bro, just say Donovan.
Yeah, Donovan. We'll give him Donovan.
Yeah, I can see that.
Chargers.
Honestly, probably defensive line or like a guard.
Yeah, I wouldn't hate a Zabel pick here. We'll give him Zabel just to help out Herbert a little bit.
Yeah.
Back to
Because
Buffalo.
their pass game was kind of lackluster this last year.
Yeah. All right, Buffalo. Corner. Get him corner.
Yeah, I don't
Maxwell
hate it.
Hairston.
Yeah.
Welcome to Buffalo. And we're on to the Panthers. Deion Walker. Get him a D-line.
Yeah. Or TJ.
Yeah. Either way. Houston. Marcus Mbo.
Again. I would say again, just offensive line.
Yeah. Baltimore. We're gonna go quick with this because we're already at 46 minutes and we haven't even started the third round yet.
Damn. Well, we could just do a two round draft.
We'll see how fast this goes.
Corner. They need secondary help.
Who is a corner? Holy shit.
Oh, damn.
Edge. Jared Ivey. Jared Ivey's a beast too.
Who's on that one side? Who's on that one side? Matabike? Is that who it is?
Matabuke.
Yeah. Yeah, and then they put Jared Ivey on the other.
I like that. I like that a lot.
I like that.
Honestly, TJ Sanders makes a lot of sense here.
Yeah.
Again, just give them a defensive line, as scary as it already is.
Yeah, compare that. Put Mike Green and him with fucking Aleem McNeil.
Yeah. Washington. Yikes. Omar.
I could honestly, I could see him going D-line or I could see him going running back, honestly. Because they got B-Rob, but they don't have a backup. Do they?
Eckler.
Fuck Eckler. Oh my god, dude.
I hate Eckler, but...
Washed.
Yeah, very much so, but he's already under contract, so...
I could see him going D-line.
D-line. Buffalo. We're back to Buffalo. A lot of offense on the board, but linebacker. Carson.
Yeah, I could. Schwezinger.
Schwezinger, yeah. One of the easier names, surprisingly.
Yeah, I could see him going.
Philly. Not a whole lot here for you. Alfred Collins.
I don't think they would go D-line. They would. Dude, I don't know.
Jordan Birch would be insane on your D-line, though.
Yeah, I don't know. They would probably go D-line. They always go D-line for some reason.
Would you rather have Alfred Collins or Jordan Birch?
Jordan Birch.
Yeah, we'll do that. Eagles are your draft.
Ooh.
Back to KC. Would they take his Kelsey's replacement here?
I could honestly see it, because I don't know how much longer Travis Kelce gonna be in the.
Yeah, I think we'll do Fan in here,
which would be insane. Just gonna put that out there.
All right. They need running back.
I think out of those three, I think they go Quinshon.
Just for the hype.
Just for the hype. And I like Quinshon, but I don't think he's the best out of those three. I don't even think he's better than Travion.
No, I don't think Travion's better than Caleb Johnson.
No.
So I think they go Judkins just for the hype.
Yeah.
We'll let the son draft the GM son. We'll let him draft Judkins. Back to KC again. I don't think they take. I don't know. They need linemen.
Honestly, I could see him going to lineman.
It'd definitely be interior, like Tate Rutledge. That'd be a perfect fit for them. Cleveland. Caleb Johnson.
Yeah, I could see them definitely going running back.
Vegas. Would they take running back here? Or would they take Alfred Collins?
They'd probably take Alfred Collins.
Yeah, I don't hate that. New England. This is where Travion goes.
Yeah, yes.
I think Travion goes here.
Yes.
Jacksonville. Edge probably.
Probably.
Kyle Kennard.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't. Out of all those top players, I don't think they take any of them.
Yeah. New Orleans. They need a tight end. Mason Taylor.
I don't hate it.
Keep him in Louisiana.
Yeah, I like it.
All right. Bears. Probably
Either Shamar or Braden.
I was thinking Shamar.
Yeah. Shamar Moore.
Back to Vegas. They were hoping one of these running backs fell, but Jaden Higgins or Savion Williams.
I like Jaden Higgins.
I do too. Dude's a beast. I gotta watch a lot of him. Hey, we're in the third round. Cool. Carolina. Braden
I could see him
Swinson.
going edge. Yeah, I could see him going edge.
I don't hate that at all. Probably offensive tackle.
Yeah, they probably go Emory Jones.
Yeah. Dallas.
Again, makes the most sense for a young quarterback.
Dallas. Let's get him some receiver help. Savion Williams.
So it's not just the CD show.
Keep him in Texas.
Yeah.
Keep the trend going. New England. Probably just edge.
Yeah, they don't go quarterback
Just
here.
best player available. Yeah.
Man, I would not hate the Cardinals moving on from Kyler Murray. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I don't think he's the issue there though.
He's definitely not, but I feel like you've given him a lot of teams in a lot of years, and with how the NFL is, I wouldn't hate them moving on.
I mean, I'd see him taking Darian Porter here just to bolster the defense.
Yeah, I'm just
Washington.
a D1 Kyler hater.
Fair. Restrepo. Get him another weapon. Get Jaden another weapon.
Yeah, I wouldn't hate that.
I like Restrepo a lot too. Dude's a beast. Colts. Probably just defense again. Safety.
Yeah, probably.
Kevin Winston.
Either that or that Barrett Carter dude.
Yeah.
But I definitely think they go secondary.
Barrett Carter. Easy here.
Yeah.
Seattle. Safety.
Andrew Makuba.
Yeah. Steelers. Jalen Royals. Actually, they already have a Buka.
Or Cam Scatabo.
They don't need a running back though. They don't.
Who is their running back? Oh, they got Najee.
Yeah. Maybe
Denzel Burke. Corner.
Ooh, that'd be nasty. I like that. I like Denzel Burke there. Who's Tampa Bay's running back?
Bucky Irving. And
Yeah, they wouldn't take
Rashad White.
They wouldn't take Scatterbo here. Maybe Tez.
I would not hate that.
Pair Tez back up with Bucky.
Yeah, I would not hate that.
Yeah, I like Tez here. Denver.
Is this where Scatabo goes?
I think we'll give him Scatterbo. Yeah, we'll give him Scatterbo.
Yeah,
I like that. I like that. Chargers. I think they would go Jalen Royals here.
Yeah, either him or that Gunnar Helm. But I'm not mad at either of them.
We'll say Gunnar Helm. Wow, it's suggesting a quarterback.
Damn. That's tragic.
Yeah. Demetrius Knight.
Demetrius Knight.
Yeah, I like that.
James.
Jacksonville. It's just honestly, let's get him a tight end.
I would say honestly, for the most part, it's going to be best player available.
Yeah, we'll give him the tight end. Houston. Dorian Strong. Dude's a beast.
Yeah.
Help him out at corner a little bit. Rams. I think this is where they would take Matt Stafford's replacement.
Damn, that sucks to hear.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, I could see them taking. I don't think Will Howard is in the conversation with.
I think they'd
Gabriel
take Ewers.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah.
Yeah. Baltimore. Jalen Royals, I think here. Either that or they'd replace Patrick Queen with Lander Barton. I wouldn't hate that
Yeah.
either. I think Lander Barton would go here in this situation.
I like it.
And the Jets would definitely go replacement for Rodgers. I think Gabriel would go here.
Gabriel. Yeah, Gabriel would go over Will Howard.
Yeah, 100%. Back to the Vikings. We don't need tackle at all. We don't need edge at all. We don't need receiver at all. I mean, Joshua Farmer, maybe?
Yeah, I wouldn't be mad at that. You got Chris Paul down there.
Yeah. Yeah, Joshua Farmer.
Is that his kid?
No.
Oh.
God, no.
I don't know, man.
Josh Farmer, yeah, I don't hate that. D-line. We need interior D-line and O-line. And we're back to the Browns.
I think they'd probably go offensive tackle.
I think so too. Eagles, back to the Eagles. Will Howard.
They'd probably go either edge or receiver here.
Yeah, get what's his name's replacement at edge?
Hassan Reddick or Brandon Graham.
Brandon Graham.
Yeah.
KC. I think they'd just go Jalen Royals here.
Yeah, they'd probably go best receiver available.
Yeah. Back to Minnesota. Zy Alexander.
I wouldn't hate that.
That'd go
honestly.
crazy.
Yeah,
Either him or Ty Hamilton.
Ty Hamilton's crazy, so
I think we'd go Zy Alexander, honestly.
to match up with the corners you already got, that'd be kind of crazy.
Yeah. We got Blackman coming back next year, too.
That's racist.
Okay. Ty Hamilton to the...
Yeah.
Yeah. Go Ty Hamilton to the Dolphins. Linebacker, they're just bolstering defense.
Yeah, I was going to say they either go with a receiver or a linebacker.
Chris Paul from San Antonio to the 49ers. Rams again. Will Howard.
If Cooper Kupp does leave, I think they go receiver.
Yeah, I think so too. Detroit. I wouldn't hate a tackle here.
Yeah, I was going to say offensive line probably.
Yeah, I would think offensive tackle here.
Probably.
Tennessee again,
The
best
last
player
pick
available.
of the third round.
Will Howard. I think they'd go Will Howard here.
Yeah, if Will Howard is still there, they would be stupid not to.
Yeah. I think we'll just leave it at that.
I'm not mad at it either.
Will Howard to Tennessee with the last pick of the third round. No, that was the fourth round. First pick of the fourth round.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I think we'll end the mock draft there. There is one more thing I wanted to do quick, and it's the NFL player guessing game. We'll see if we can do it, see our ball knowledge. But
All right.
before we do that, Eagles winning the Super Bowl, Philly.
Hell yeah.
Saquon
Saquon Barkley, Super Bowl MVP, calling it now.
Yep. God, I hope so. All right. Name a random NFL player just to start off with.
Minka Fitzpatrick.
More than 7 years experience.
Less than 4 touchdowns.
So it's got to be defense.
Okay,
Or
so
lineman.
I was gonna say we know that it is either wait, can it be offensive lineman?
Yeah.
Well, this can't be because his jersey number is lower than 39.
Yeah.
All right, so
Lower than 39. More than 7 years experience.
less than 4 touchdowns. Rashad White.
Rashad White. I don't even know. Let's put White.
Definitely got to be racist.
It is in the NFC South. It is
Okay.
not on Tampa Bay, though.
He had 21 touchdowns. What am I
Also,
thinking?
he only has 3 years experience. But
He had 21 touchdowns. What am I thinking?
yeah, I don't know.
So Tampa Bay,
It's not
New
on Tampa Bay
Orleans.
though, so it's on New
Yeah.
Orleans, Atlanta, or um, Carolina.
Okay.
Less than. Oh my God, yeah, less than 4 touchdowns. What about old ass D lineman for Atlanta? Wait, what about Judon?
Matthew,
Yeah, we got it. Oh my
let's
God,
go.
3 guesses. Let's go. This might be a new thing every episode. It's kind of cool.
I like that.
Yeah, so I think that is where we'll end it. We're just over an hour, literally just over.
All right.
Yeah, we got the mock draft done. We got the main free agency rumors. This one was more of just a mock draft episode.
Yeah.
You got a quarterback you're thinking of, or
Do you got a quarterback? Are we both doing one?
I think we'll just do one. I think I got one. I don't know if
you got
we've
one,
shouted him
sorry.
out yet. Shout out Jamarcus Russell.
Oh my God! Shout out Jamarcus Russell.